Hi guys, and welcome to our channel. I'm Jim.
And I'm Simon, and today we're gonna introduce some of our armies.
A little bit of info first. We're a small hobby club based in Oslo, Norway. We focus mainly on the Warhammer 40k, but we're thinking of branching out to some other game systems too.
And one of the best things about our club is that we have put in a lot of hours into making our own terrain, which is aesthetically pleasing and very fun to play on. And we're gonna show them in a future video, but today it's all about the armies.
Let's begin.
Alright, so as we said earlier, we're gonna introduce our newest army. This is the Sons of Medusa.
Chapter that broke away from the famous Iron Hands and have a lot of similarities to them. Some subtle differences, but they're the same fluff-wise as Iron Hands.
Yes.
They have preserved many old vehicles, competent with technology.
Yes. So these are a chapter that is very close with the Mechanicum. Yes, thank you. So they have a lot of tech marines, and they take good care of their vehicles. So we tried to, when we painted them, we tried to paint the vehicles as with as little battle damage as possible, because to represent that they're doing.
They're looked after.
Yeah, they're very well looked after. And
they get their polish every Saturday.
Absolutely. And but as you can see, if you zoom in a little closer, then some of the marines have battle damages. But so yeah. And when we started with this chapter, one of the most important things that we thought of was this would something that shouldn't take too long to paint. So that's why we started with spraying them Chaos Black, and then we sprayed them again with Scorpion Green.
Yes, airbrushed.
Airbrushed with
Airbrush
Scorpion Green.
basing with Scorpion Green.
Yes.
Then we have an extensive use of dip.
Yes, but
it's a quick and easy way to make the contours on the model pop without hours and hours of highlighting. You get the shadows, just important step. Remember to dull it down afterwards with matte varnish.
yes, because they get very shiny right after they're dried up, and it's a nice thing with the dip, because it adds a layer of protection to the model, so it won't get scratched so easily. But
seals it up.
It seals it up, but it tends to get very glossy. So use a good dull spray. That's important.
And important to remember, be sure you're finished before you use the matte varnish.
Yes. So when we did these models, we had painting bases that we painted them on, which we after they were dipped and sprayed, we took them off the bases, and then we put them on these new bases. I'm not sure if you can come in for a closer look. This is.
Some of these are work in progress still.
Yes, this is not complete, but the base is very much complete. And this is Valum Kal, and as you can see, the base looks very nice. It's actually we bought this grass mat done. It was bought from a train shop, or a hobby train shop, and then we just glued it on the base, and then put some extra straws in there. And as you can see under here, we have this is the pins that goes up through the legs of the model, which keeps it into place. So it's not glued directly to the plastic of the base, but it's pinned.
Yeah, it will get really wobbly if you glued it onto the terrain.
Yes, but with these pins, then it's very sturdy.
Important when you use this grass mat is that you soak it with wood glue.
Yes, a lot
to
of
compress
glue.
it.
Yes, wood glue and water.
Compress it to get it flat, because it has a spongy consistency below.
If you don't use a lot of water, it tends to get really high, so the water kind of loosens it all up, and then it drags it down when it hardens. So that's a very nice touch.
And I think these are standard grass mats that you can get at most local hobby stores.
Yes, and actually using the train stores, that because if you go into a hobby shop for miniature trains, they have a lot of cool terrain which we can use as well on Warhammer. And so that's a big tip if you have one close to your home. And
we can introduce some of the models we have.
Yes, absolutely.
We can start over here. Here we have some Legion Contemptor Dreadnoughts. Gonna be accompanied soon by, 4 Venerable Dreadnoughts?
Yes, 4 Venerable Dreadnoughts.
We'll get you an update. We magnetize the weapons, so you can interchange, swap it around, and make cool poses, or retard poses.
And the same here goes with the Predator. Also with magnets all the way. And if you have all the magnets in the same direction, then you can. It doesn't matter if you want to change it like this way, but you don't want that. But it's very important to have the same north south pole.
It's a basic rule when you're magnetizing.
Yes.
Keep them the same, and so you can interchange between models.
Yes.
Get more options. We have a standard Razorback.
Mm-hmm.
Some guys in Mark III armor that we thought represented the Sons of Medusa well, fluff-wise. With a couple of sergeants in front here. Over here we have Valuncal, not completely finished. Vindicator behind him. Deimos pattern, I believe.
Yes, all of our tanks are Deimos patterns.
Yeah. And some more tactical here with Champion in front.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool pose, I think.
Yeah, it's a nice model.
And Deimos pattern Predator next to it.
Yes, as shown earlier.
And a little bit of newer armor.
I guess these ones back here are somewhere
there were
between.
some old.
I think these are maybe Mark IV. I'm not sure, but this one is the newer Mark, which comes with the standard package, which Games Workshop sells now. We tried to mix some of them up so that not.
So it was
everyone,
cool to mix it up a bit, so you get the impression that Sons of Medusa takes care of the old equipment.
And also when we were waiting for the new models from Forge World, we figured we need some models now, so we just put it at the shop. So they're not all the same, but yes, it's nice to have variation here and there. So yeah, this is what we have so far. We have recently got new models, which are we're starting to assemble soon. So hopefully this army will be twice as large.
Bigger.
Bigger.
Bigger than that.
Yes, maybe even bigger than twice as large. So so yeah.
You'll get an update soon.
Field your dreadnoughts.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please stay tuned to our channel. We have a lot of content planned coming out soon. And if you liked it, please subscribe.
As I mentioned earlier, we do have a lot of terrain here. We have a website that features a lot of this terrain. And it's not the very best site, it's under construction still. It's been out there for a long time, but we haven't gotten around to make it a good experience yet. But we hope to get that done soon, as we just started going social and more trying to reach other people.
Yeah.
So again, I'm Simon.
I'm Jim.
Thank you for watching.
Signing out.